Atomic Habits as well. That's actually 3 books. I'm almost caught up. I want to say I ended in February, so that is March, April, May. Atomic Habits. This is a book I know that you've seen. I know you have seen it on someone's shelf, around, but there's only a few things in here that I want to mention to kind of give you the overall points of Atomic Habits. One book that I really did enjoy reading, because I believe that all of these, if we use them, if we think about them, if we take them on and bring them and make them life in our lives, it will help us change. And next year, next month, next week, we can be different people. So, just 3 points I want to make. The power of tiny changes. So, in the book Atomic Habits, they say to just change 1%, make a 1% improvement, and that'll lead to significant change. So 1% improvement every day. So small behaviors compound to produce significant outcomes. Now, it's interesting that they use that word compound, because that's like, you know, the compounding interest accounts, that it doesn't seem like a lot, but over a span of 10, 20 years, if you don't touch the money, it becomes millions of dollars. And that's what I believe is the basis of this book, to make small changes in your life to become better. And if you're consistent with the small changes every day, then eventually they'll become a part of you, and then you continue to make smaller and smaller changes with other areas of your life, ultimately changing yourself to be the person that you want to be. Focus on systems, not goals. Instead of fixating solely on your goals, have clear advocates for building effective systems. He says you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fell to the level of your systems. And I love that, because it's kind of like you have a goal to lose weight, right? So instead of focusing on losing weight, you focus on, okay, the number one thing is having a calorie deficit. So I have a calorie deficit every day. I eat well, I don't eat junk, I drink water, I take my vitamins so I can have energy, I stay hydrated, I take my electrolytes. All of those things ultimately will lead you to your overall goal of losing weight. Now, me, I've done it myself. Focused on, don't look the way I want to look at my jeans. Oh, I gotta lose weight. Oh, I gotta lose. Instead of taking all that energy, I already know that's one of my goals. I wrote it down. I want to lose weight, but not to think about the idea of losing weight every day, but to focus into, feel into, I get to eat good food, and I get to hydrate my body. I get to move my body, running and move my body, exercising, and to really just hone into who you're becoming for this particular goal. So that's a system. And same thing, whether you are working on your self-esteem, that is the big goal. The small little things that you do every day, you make sure you take care of your hair, you do a good skincare routine, you get that going. You read affirmations to make you feel better. You be around your girlfriends that uplift you. So those are the systems that you have for this ultimate change my self-esteem, or increase my self-esteem, or increase my worth. I love that. And the third point is to identify based habits. So he says true behavior change stems from the identity transformation. This is big. Now, this is something that I've been working on as we speak. So aligning to the habits with the person you wish to become. Actions reinforce the new identity. For example, instead of aiming to read more books, identify as a reader. Now, that was a gem. You're a reader. I know I'm not going to read 100 more books a year. Well, yes, you are. But the first step is to say, I'm a reader. I read. You want to become an influencer. Instead of just, yes, you will do all the things you need to do to be an influencer. But you say it. I'm an influencer. I am a YouTuber. I am a content creator. I like to say I am a culture curator. I don't know, the word influence, I have mixed feelings about it. So I want to say that I want to curate and help people have a better life. And honestly, in the process of whatever I'm doing to work on mine, this is just me sharing what I'm doing, because I'm reading these books honestly for me first, and then second would be for you. It's Siri tapping into my conversations. So in breaking those down, make it obvious. So design an environment to make the cues for good habits to be visible. Like I said, for example, the losing weight thing. I started doing Factor. I get a meal prep plan. Create your meals. Look on Pinterest. Get different meal ideas. A lot of times I think when we are in the basis of trying to lose weight or do certain things or have a goal, like we do the same things over, but stepping out and doing things that you don't normally do can also be helpful into creating systems. Make it attractive. So pair some of your habits with positive experiences to increase their appeal. I love that. Like for me, I've been working on my skincare routine, so I got different things to help me organize it to make it look good. So I want to go and do my skincare routine. So instead of having all of my things just laying there, I put it in a cute little basket. So every night I get my basket, I do my skincare routine. Every morning I get my basket, do my skincare routine, and it's all there. It's just easy. Make it easy. Make things more organized to reduce friction and to lower the barriers to action. Again, like for example, eating well, signing up for a meal plan. I did Factor. I want to say it's like $100 a week, and I was going to Trader Joe's spending $100 on food anyway, so it just takes all the guesswork, it takes all of the legwork out of it, and I know these are calorie based, it's all set up, and most of the food is pretty good, honestly. And it seems like it's whole foods. Knock on wood, I hope. Make it satisfying. So ensure that your habits provide immediate rewards to reinforce them. I like that. To break bad habits, invert these laws. So they give you giving us 4 laws. Make it invisible. So remove cues of bad habits from your environment. For example, I don't buy junk food. I don't buy anything that makes it easier for me to go in the cabinet and just eat it. Make it unattractive. Reframe your mindset to highlight the negative and bad habits. I love that. So if you don't go work out at the gym, you may not be able to get into that dress that you want to wear next weekend when you go hang out with your friends. Just different things like that. I love how he says make it unattractive and make it difficult. For me to have to eat bad and eat chips or eat ice cream, I have to get up, I have to put on clothes, I have to go to my car, I have to go to the store, I have to bite. So there's so many different obstacles and steps to prevent me from eating bad because I don't keep it in my house. So now I have to make all of these steps to consciously do these bad things will ultimately lead me to saying it's not even worth it. And lastly, make it unsatisfying. So introduce immediate consequences to discourage bad habits. I like that. That's something that I could take with, if I decide to eat something bad, now I have to spend an extra 30 minutes in the gym, which I would hate. I'm the type of person that I go do my workout, I have my workouts in my head, I take 10-second breaks in between each rep. I'm in and out. I've probably done 10 machines and did 10 exercises when someone's still working on their second one. I literally did that today. I noticed I was on the Stairmaster for, 10 minutes. And I watched this guy, he was on this machine when I got there. And when I got the Stairmaster, he was still there. And which, to me, to anyone else that might be normal, but for me, and typically I do 4 reps of whatever I'm doing. Not 4 reps, 4 sets. So it's like, what? I don't know what he was doing for a whole 10 minutes. Like, I did 500 steps on the Stairmaster in 10 minutes. I'm not sure why he was still in that machine. But anyways, that would be something that would be bad for me, to have me do 30 extra minutes at the gym because I did something. So whatever that is for you, we know ourselves more than anybody. Create these things to especially when you're working on being consistent, you're working on discipline, you're working on whatever that may be, even if it's videos, if you know every Wednesday I want to record a video, if you decide to skip it one week, you know, make yourself record 2 videos and the next week, and to edit them the same night or something like that, whatever it may be for you. So some practical strategies and takeaways is to link your new habits to existing ones and to create a chain. For example, after brushing your teeth, you might meditate for 2 minutes. That's neat. I like that. The second one is the 2-minute rule. To start new habits by doing them for just 2 minutes, making them more approachable. And I love that. I've been saying I love everything. But I was having this conversation with my friend, and we were talking about meditating. And it took me a while to get to meditate, I must admit. But it was something that I really wanted to do. Once I realized it was a way for me to clear my head. And I'm at this point in my life, I'm really big on being spiritual. I want to get as close as I can to my creator, my God. So if that was the way to do it, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. And I think before, it used to take me a long time to really get to that meditative state, but I finally got there. So do it 2 minutes at a time. Try that. Whatever that may be. Adjust your surroundings to make good habits easier and bad habits harder. Kind of like what we talked about earlier. If you want to eat bad food, don't buy the food. Make sure that you have to go outside. Make sure you have to do all these things. You have to pay the extra fee on Uber Eats, whatever it may be, because that's another thing to me that'll change my mind. If I want fast food, I go to Uber Eats, and it's double what I would pay. Double of what I would pay if I would have just bought it. Like, yeah, that would go out and get it. Like, that's another thing that's gonna really deter me. So I hope you have learned something from this video today.